The Sedentary Behavior Hype and the Choice of Utilization by Shelby Gerard. That's me. This is Assignment 3, Visual and Verbal Presentation, Foundations for Personal Trainers, PFTR1121. Are you receiving enough daily physical activity on a daily basis? Would you be classified as having sedentary behavior? These are questions that the average adult and even children should be considering, but most adults should be considering for their children. Sedentary behavior is any activity that requires sitting for long time periods. Examples include sleeping, lying down, watching TV, or really any screen-based entertainment. Or those activities that involve energy expenditure at the level of 1 to 1.5 metabolic equivalent units. RRP 2008. Facts. Did you know? 2011 study was conducted. Children spend 2 to 4 hours per day in screen-based leisure time and adults 5 to 10 hours. This translates into children spending 217 minutes on screens per day and 335 minutes per adults. Approximately 34% of minors spend 2 hours plus per day watching TV. Salmon et al. MJ Prev Med 2011. This is a large amount. It is incredible to just put that into perspective because that's not even including the amount of time that we all spend on our cell phones, which we know is a lot. Screen time requirements. Infants under 2 years of age should have 0 access to screens. 2 to 5 years old should have less than 1 hour per day and 2 hours max for ages 5 to 18. Formal position stands have been made concerning the proper activity level standards for adults and children, and approximately 150 minutes per week is the required level, which is not a lot considering the amount of time that we spend on our computers and all those screens, that being immobile. And on the right of my screen I have a little diagram here, and it is all the different kinds of exercise. We have step 1, moderate physical activity, step 2, vigorous aerobics, step 3, vigorous sports and recreation, step 4, muscle fitness exercises, step 5, flexibility exercises, and then what the energy balance is. And the energy balance is energy out, which is the activity balancing and equaling the energy in, which is diet. I'm going to go back 3 slides. And these questions here, I would like you to just take an account as I go through this PowerPoint and just really think about whether you would be classified as having sedentary behavior, because it's something that we can all do better in. So, looking 2 slides back, we found out that children spend 217 minutes during screen-based inactivity time, where adults spend 335 minutes. A large percentage of this screen-based time includes TV watching, but even more popular is video gaming. Multiple health repercussions come when the sedentary behavior and screen time limits are overindulged. Physical health effects, socio-cognitive effects, and there are other issues as well that can be a general factor, especially in infants. They should not be having screens before them. It can be bad for their brains actually as well. So multiple adults and children intake higher calorie, fatty, sweet, and salty foods while spending time on screen, as well as usually high sugar energy drinks are consumed. According to Stephen Larson, bloggers from the YouTube page Machinima, the top 10 gaming foods in the States includes number 10, beer. Obviously, it's only 18 plus in Canada and 21 plus in the States. Number 9 is pretzels. Number 8, grapes. Number 7, donuts and cinnamon rolls, those baked goods. Number 6 is popcorn. Number 5 is Gamer Grub, which is actually snack mix for gamers. It's a US product. I don't think that we can get it here in Canada. Number 4 is Taco Bell. Number 3, pizza. 2 Doritos, and last but not least is Mountain Dew. And then I just have to the right of my screen all the top 10 gaming foods. You have your beer, your pretzels, grapes, donuts, cinnamon buns, popcorn, the gamer grub, Taco Bell, the pizza, which I found a picture looks amazing, Doritos, and Mountain Dew. These are just my image links for slides 3, 5, and 7 for the men that were watching TV, sitting on the couch. Slide 5 was an exercise diagram. Slide 7 was gamer foods. There are many opportunities for children to engage in sedentary behavior throughout the day in a variety of settings, at home, in transportation, at school, or in childcare. Salmon et al., AMJ Prev Med 2011. As adults are just as consumed with time at home, in transportation, and work, if sitting for long time periods is required, their time spent motionless can add up just the same. In the end, it is truly inevitable to avoid. Facts. Did you know? A physical active life can provide downgrade in over 25 chronic diseases, including hypertension, which is high blood pressure, and type 2 diabetes, which is long-term metabolic disorder. It is also a helpful factor in preventing cardiovascular disease. Small amounts of physically immobilization time can be beneficial to the body. Benefits include physical rest, muscle recovery and recuperation, muscle building and strengthening, and regeneration of the entire body. Today's society and generation is actually known as the sedentary age. Most adults and almost all minors spend a great deal of time on screen, and for many it is becoming a problem. For some, possibly even an addiction. There are multiple cases of people who are so time-consumed and overtaken by these games and TV shows that it is always the forefront thought in their mind. There's something wrong with this, because it even can begin to start removing all human interaction, and in the end, that's not healthy. The only way to make sure inactivity boundaries are not crossed is to be aware, make a great conscious effort to take a break, get up, and get moving. I actually came up with a little word play here. Be aware, take a break, get up, and get moving. ABUM. Aware, break, up, move. Parents should put screen time limits on for their children and persuade them to get out into the outdoors for fresh air and fun adventures instead of being cooped outside. This will be better for all of us. So after learning what sedentary behavior entails and all the parts that comprise it, would you be classified as one of its victims? This truly is a question you should constantly be asking yourself and keeping in check. Keeping active is extremely easy. The hard part is making the decision in the first place. It is entirely up to you to decide whether you want to live a physically active, happy life or an immobile, unhealthy, non-healthful life. Non-eventful life. The choice is completely up to you. Thank you. This is the sedentary behavior hype and the choice of utilization. I hope you enjoy this presentation. My name is Shelby Gerard. These are also my references.